Hi, everybody.
Yeah, I can see you waving on my other screen. You can't. I don't know if you can see it. I have like a stack of war games hiding Sam. Oh! Hey, Emotional Summer. Thank you. As we discussed last time, birthdays. Thank you for remembering.
Is that a real stack of board games? Yeah.
It is, yeah. Sam is doing work in the background. She's like, can you just hide me? And I'm like, sure. Yeah. Well, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Emotional Summer. Those are actually all my unplayed games right there. It's a lot of them. I got a couple new ones right there. Calico and Viscounts. So.
Oh, you got Calico?
I did. Yeah, I picked it up on Sunday.
So. Nice.
Yeah.
Did you see what happened to our local board game store yesterday?
Yeah.
Crazy, eh? So, emotional sidebar since you're in chat. So, I'm going to give a little story about our local game store. So, they have the worst luck. So, they were broken into, I think, 2 or 3 times this year already. And the last time they were broken into was about a month and a half to 2 months ago. And they smashed their front door. And then yesterday at around 12 o'clock, a car got sideswiped on the main road and crashed. The car hit the building, right at the front of the building sideways, right in their entrance, and destroyed the front of the building.
Let me see if I can
such bad luck.
I'll pull up the video.
So, but luckily their front door didn't get damaged again. But I guess the entire front of the building is unsafe, and they've got it all closed off.
They are cursed. Here we go. Here's the video.
Are you playing it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
While you're watching that. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that. That's the front of their building, and you can see the cement damage. It's pretty crazy. The game I'm looking forward to the most on here is probably. I'm actually looking forward to Forgotten Waters, but unfortunately we can't play that because you need 3 people for that right now. And oh yeah, here's a picture of the damage too. It's a lot of damage. This wall here is all board games. It all just got thrown down. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just glad no one inside got hurt.
Oh, but you saw the structural damage. It's pretty nuts. So
yeah.
Yeah, so Emotional Cyborg, what game I'm looking forward to? I think I said it. Forgotten Waters, you can't see it. It's down below. But I picked that up in December. And really excited to play it because I really like Dead of Winter. So, and I hear that's better. I hear it's a better game. So I'm hoping to play that sometime. But we need the group. I haven't seen the group in about a month. So yeah, pirates are cool. Yeah. So looking forward to playing it, but we'll see. Wait and see. John is still. Are you still getting ready, John?
I've done my moves.
So you're ready to jam?
Yeah, I'm just looking at one thing. Sorry, my kids are having the worst time falling asleep tonight. So I apologize if you hear them screaming, crying, or my wife yelling in advance.
Emotional Cyborg says that's why we haven't played King's Dilemma. Yeah, I know. You need 3 for that, right? I think it's tough. For me, a lot of this, a lot of this pandemic has been playing a lot of solo games, and that's kind of how I play a lot. So kind of sucks when you're trying. You want to play a bunch of games, but you can't because you haven't really you don't know if you're gonna be on lockdown or if you're not. So it's kind of been a little crazy. Emotional Cyborg says one of my neighbors put a 6-foot tall boulder in her yard because her home was crashed into 3 times. It didn't work, so she got 3 more. Wow, what? Oh, people with jeeps or what? Going on out there? That's crazy. Is she like right next to the road? She must be. She must be right next to the road. Let me know when you're ready, John.
Well, I did my first 5 moves.
That means we're ready, right?
Yeah, I'm just looking at. I'm looking at the. Recruiter card things.
Recruit. Oh, okay. Yeah, just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I picked up any recruits during my turns, but.
Yeah, so Emotional Cyborg says the person lived on a tight corner and the person was probably drunk or high. Yeah, probably. What? Oh, is it like one of those everything's like a tight road? It must be everything's like a tight road. You live in Utah, so you probably live around some close to the road, and then roads are winding, right? Or am I crazy? I might be crazy. Poor gas station. Luckily, they didn't have an explosion. It's funny, Emotional Cyborg. John actually has the most work to do in this. I just get to kind of be here. So hopefully,
Oh, here we go. Sweet.
Yeah. I'm not crazy. Thank you. I'm not crazy. She lives on a turn into a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Sorry, John.
Okay, so. Okay. I'm just trying to look at these the feature cards or whatever, and how I recruit using those.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, I might as well just explain the game.
Yeah.
All right, so we're playing Mind Management by Off the Page Games, and it's created by who, John? Isn't it 2 famous people? I believe.
Yeah, Jay Cormier and Sen Foon Lin.
Yeah, so they actually made what's that? Scooby-Doo Escape from Haunted Mansion. I believe they're the 2 people, right?
Yeah. And then the similar game to Scooby-Doo is the one that's based off The Shining as well.
Right. They're Coded Chronicles, right? So yeah, so they actually made this game too, which is very simple to explain. It's a hidden deduction game based on a comic that John loves. Actually, I believe you're a big fan of this comic. I have never read it. I have never read it, but it's kind of neat. The premise is that John is a recruiter trying to move around the map, recruiting people into his agency. And I am rogue. I play as the rogue agents, so I have 4 rogue agents in front of me. And the idea is that I'm going around trying to guess John's hidden movements, and I'm trying to capture him. And on my role is pretty simple. On my turn, I can move. So we rotate. So a round is, I believe it's, I don't know if I go first or you go first, but let's say I go first. I move 2 agents, then John moves his agent, then John moves his recruiter, then I move and activate 2 agents, and then John moves his recruiter. The agents are here on the board. I can just kind of show you. Here's these little pieces I move around. As I move around, I could do. So when I activate a recruiter, I move first. They can move up to 2 spaces, which have to be orthogonal. So a legal move would be like this, or a legal move would be like this. Diagonally is not a legal move, so I can't do that. But if they're on the temple, they can actually move diagonally through the temple. That's what these little paths mean. So these are little temple movements. And then after I move, I could do ask, reveal, or capture. So ask is I tell Jon, hey, have you been to any of the, say, the blue umbrellas? And then if he actually passes through any blue umbrella, he would have to say yes. He then puts a step token on there. And then if I move, so then that's the end of that turn. If I move a character to a step token, I can then use the reveal, which Jon has to tell me at what time was he on that space. And so that kind of gives me these little hints on where he's been and where he might be. And honestly, the game it seems a lot harder than it is, but that's basically the gist. I'm trying to capture Jon. And Jon, I think how many spaces can you move? 1 or something like that?
Depends. It's 2.
Okay. But he also has a special ability he can use, a slip ability, which allows him to... so I don't know what character he's playing. He's either playing the Adman, which lets him slip 2 spaces ahead in a cross pattern, or he is Pipe Girl, who gets to slip 2 spaces diagonally. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. We played it a while ago, so we might be a little bit rusty. You're probably gonna play it wrong. This is also the training mission. So, on the training mission, you don't have the extra stuff. So each recruiter has abilities. So we're not going to be using that because we didn't look into it. And then Jon would actually have these like things called immortals, which he can use it to hide. And then I can put up walls that Jon can't actually walk through. So there's a couple little extra things when you play the full game, but this game's pretty cool too. So
yeah,
and it's pretty simple, and you can play it. I think it's like up to 4 players. So
yeah, I think so. 4 or 5 players.
I mean, you can play it more. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I think it says 1 or many. But what's really cool about this game and the comic book and the whole campaign, this is a Kickstarter game that we launched, and we didn't launch. Sorry, that was launched last year. And the comic book, it deals around with people that have like psychic abilities. So, and they use these psychic abilities to control the world essentially. And the mind management has kind of lost control of not lost control of their power, but realized the potential that it can control the world essentially. And the rogue agents are trying to stop it because they see that it's doing more harm than good. But in the comic book, when you're reading it, there's tons and tons and tons of hidden messages and meaning, and everything has like a purpose. So like, I don't know if you guys are watching WandaVision at all. Same sort of thing. There's a lot of like hidden meanings into everything you see, and this comic book is the same thing. So this game, the campaign, had to unlock the stretch goals, you had to solve the hidden meanings in the campaign. So you had to like watch videos, and the videos would.
Oh yeah, yeah. Did they also have like mint management at the same time, which is like another?
And so it was awesome. The campaign was sweet, and then the box, if you buy like the deluxe edition, has like tons of hidden meanings and stuff on it that like I'm just excited to get it and look for. I should have brought the comic book down, but in the comic book, on the pages along the side, if you look at our recent our Instagram story, they have like blue writing on the side, which is like the mind management handbook. So it tells you the rules of the recruiters along the side of the page. But in in our story that I posted about tonight, I put one of those in there as well, just for fun.
Very cool.
So I'm pretty jazzed. So this was, and the artist is Canadian, I believe, and that's it. That's all I have to say. It's just it's awesome. So
all right, well let's start playing it then. So all right, who starts?
So I've done like my first 5 moves, right?
Okay.
So I guess now that I made my moves, I guess you would ask now.
Let's see here. All right, recruiter. First turn. Recruiter takes 1 action and advances the time token.
So I would go first then, and after my setup.
Yep, and then I activate 2 agents and they do a move or ask or reveal. So cool.
Sounds good.
So you take 1 action and advance the time token. So John's movement is hidden, so I don't see anything.
Boom.
Good?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna activate green and red. Yeah, so I'm gonna go here. Why not? Coffee, and then so to ask, name a feature on the space that is not also on the space containing immortals. So there's no immortals in this game because we're playing the training. Recruiter must respond truthfully by playing a step token on a space with the requested feature that they had moved on to previously, or by saying no. So on my space, all I have is coffee and the billboard, which all the items are on the side here. So for instance, coffee is actually named. I'm going to read upside down because that's fun. The Flux Coffee Shop, or I can name the, oh wow, I can't read that. Subliminal billboard. John, have you visited a subliminal billboard?
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on. Can't grab a step.
There we go. And I gotta put it on which space I did?
Yeah. So you don't have to tell me how many, you just have to tell me which space. Or you just put it on space. Yep. Oh wait, where'd you put it? You put it on my space? What? Dope. Alright. So now I'm gonna look around. So John's obviously been in this area. Okay, I'm gonna activate red. Have you been to a bird? Sinking.
Have I been to a bird?
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful looking. Oh, you have? This game's gonna be over in like 10 minutes, bro. What do you think? Just so you know, so it's 6 o'clock, so John's actually moved 6 spaces. So in that time, so if you think about it, he's moved from 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5. So he's got to be somewhere either over here or over here. It's your turn, John. Because I activated my 2. So on this round, recruiter takes 1 action, advances time token, and resolves an alert icon.
Resolve what?
An alert icon.
What's an alert icon?
I don't know. You're the recruiter. You tell me what alert icon is. You know, like alert icon, like from Solid Snake. Metal Gear.
Yeah.
My turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so I have to... Hey, thank you. Thank you, Amber. Thanks for liking the stream. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Amber.
Also, carrying Quan earlier, I noticed that too. So, thank you.
Was that from Greymore Games?
I believe so, yeah.
Nice.
They also had a birthday recently, or I don't know if Amber did or her husband did. One of them had a birthday. So, all right. So I'm going to activate either. Sorry, so I have to activate the remaining two, which is yellow and pink. So I know John. It was either here or here. Well, this kind of hurts me slightly because I'm so far away. But I'm going to try to guess locations he's been to. So he might have been here. So I'm going to move character here, and I'm going to ask about the car. Have you been to a car?
No.
Okay, so I know he didn't go this way. So there's no car there. He didn't cross here. So I don't know. He might have went through one of these because he could have went like.
On my path. Do those count? Like, if you say something that, like, in one of my paths towards a space, do I have to say that? Or is it if I land on the space?
If you landed on the space.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm giving you the right info.
So he might have been here, so I'm gonna try to. I mean, these are the things I can ask. So, okay. How about I'm gonna go with the eye. So, have you been to the
I have not.
Okay. So I know you haven't been here. All right, your turn.
Okay.
Well, so yeah, you advance the time token.
I don't know what these alert icons are.
Let's see here. No, I don't know. I don't think. Don't worry about it. If a token reaches an odd number space with an alert icon, so any of the reds, you must now indicate how many recruits. Oh, you're supposed to tell me how many recruits you recruited.
I've got 2.
2 of how many?
9.
Okay, so I'm gonna move these over. All right, that makes sense. All right, so you move.
I did, yeah.
Okay, and I know I could put hints down, so I should have put these down. Not there.
So if you're watching and aren't following us on any of our socials, they're listed on the bottom there. And our website's at the top. Matt and I normally just stream on Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But this weekend is Matt's birthday, so everyone wish Matt a happy birthday. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
So normally Matt hosts a party called MattCon where we play board games all night. So this is our version of MattCon, where we're going to play one board game, and then we're going to have like a Zoom or a Discord chat with our buddies tonight.
So John,
I'll probably owe my wife I don't know, like do the dishes or something more often than I normally, because she's putting the kids to sleep early, so I could be on here tonight.
Oh, that's nice of her. Tell her thank you. Tell her thank you that I'm kicking your butt. Actually, I'm not really. But I'm gonna reveal. So remove a step token from your location. The recruiter must place a confirmed mental note the time they visited. So, what time did you visit that?
Which one?
The space that my green token's on.
That one? 1 to 5.
What time? So you're supposed to start at a spot. That's 1. You go 5 steps. Every step is a time.
Oh, that was my second step.
Cool. Oh, so you're all the way over here. All right, cool. And then I activate my second agent. So I'll put that one down. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move the red person. 1, 2, and have you visited a coffee shop board? Have you visited a umbrella?
I have.
Where? Show me the umbrella. What? Stop it. Really?
You stop it. Get off my trail, dude.
This is great, actually. I mean, I know, like, it's 2, 3. So this must be like 6, 7, 8, 9. What do you got? 8? So this. Oh my god! No! Stop it! You're on the spot. You gotta be on the spot. You have to be.
I'm not on that spot.
Oh, you don't have to reveal that.
Are you? Okay.
It's your turn anyway. So that's crazy. No, maybe you're either there or you're over here, maybe. Maybe you're right there. I don't know. And then when you use your slip, you're supposed to tell me, and you're supposed to put your slip token on the board so that I know you're slipping.
Oh yeah, I know what's up. So
just so you know, the slip, which I think John might do it soon, lets him. I'm assuming he chose Pipe Girl. It lets him move diagonally, so he can only use it once per game. But it lets him move 2 spaces. Usually he's moving 1 space. Now he can move 2, which is pretty awesome. And he can any direction, so he can get out of my way. Like he can get away from danger. Start again. Hey, Gooey Cheese, what's up? Long time, buddy.
Oh, what's up, Gooey Cheese?
Thanks for following. Emotional Cyborg was laughing at the fact that I'm on your trail. Pretty hot here.
Yeah, it's alright. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah. I know when you're done. Oh, you gotta tell me how many. Oh no,
3.
You have 3 now.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm using my own board as to not reveal on the screen.
Yeah. So if you play on table, can I look at your board?
What?
Can I peek at your board?
I don't know if you'll be able to actually.
Do you have it set up? Can I go over there?
I have nothing set up.
Okay. So John's player space would look like this. And he would put like his movement that's something for you, just not me. He would put his movement tokens on this board. So actually I can't see it. And then that would allow him to track his own movements, but me and him
I got my I have like my own.
Yeah, if you're playing Tabletopia, can you hold that a little bit closer? Can you hold that a little bit closer?
No. That's why I shook it.
If you're playing Tabletopia, you can actually use this. But me and John have played this before using Tabletopia during the first wave of the pandemic, and we actually just I think we both did it, but we had it on a separate screen, which is pretty cool. So, but John's using a piece of paper in front of him today.
Yep.
Can you just hold it up one more time? Shit. Oh, you're putting the wrong side up. Alright. Okay, so now I have to activate pink and yellow. So I know John is somewhere over here. You know, I bet you he slipped. I'm gonna go 1, 2. John, have you been to a torch?
I have not, no.
Gucci says, "Look at all this digitalness. I like it." Yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, we're actually we're streaming Facebook and Twitch at the same time, so you can watch us on any platform you want. Emotional Cyborg says, "I would have somehow deleted something and thrown pieces everywhere." Yeah, I know. I was actually talking to our board game store person today because I went to pick up a game. Surprise, surprise. I have a spending problem. My wife would probably agree. And he was talking about how he hates Tabletopia because it just doesn't feel the same.
Yeah, it's weird.
You know, 2 hands, right? Oh, it's still my turn. Or did you choose a torch location?
No, I did not.
So John's got to put a step somewhere.
What? Why do I have to put a step somewhere?
Because you've been to a torch location, right?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, wow.
No.
Okay. Wow, I am embarrassed. All right, so I'm going to move here. And I'm going to go... Have you been to the dogs?
The dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, the little black things on there? Those
Yep.
dogs?
Yep. Gucci says, but I think of all the cleanup, it saves you.
Yes, I have.
Cool. Put a foot somewhere. Or do you still have to clean up in Tabletopia? And then Emotional Cyborg says you could clean it up, LOL. But no.
Table flip.
Yeah, exactly. What? This is ridiculous. I'm like hot on your trail right now. I'm on your trail. Anyways, you're up, John.
Sounds good.
John's got to be somewhere over here. Did you use a slip?
I haven't yet, no.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy. You know, it'd be really funny if you had to clean it up. Like, they would allow you to play another game until you clean up Tabletop Simulator or Tabletopia. I think that would be pretty funny. I'm standing up our pieces because we're on to another round, so I can activate all of them. Emotional Cyborg says a terrible April Fool's home joke. Yes. It's like something great idea.
Oh, I'm such an idiot.
Gooey Cheese says that would teach digital responsibility. I totally agree. Yeah, I think your youngest Gooey Cheese would definitely appreciate that later on in life. You know, you're like, here, play this game. Now you have to clean up the game, right? Pretty good idea.
Okay. Full disclosure, Matt.
What's up?
So on the recruiter card, the thing that tells me where I can move, that's my mind slip, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you look at your,
I have been moving according to that mind slip the entire time. Sorry, that's my bad.
Wow, this game just got super hard. I think you need to you're not supposed to move according to the card. You're supposed to move one space at a time, and then when you do your mind slip, that's when you do that, because that basically moves you 2 spaces in a direction, so that's harder for me to know where you went.
Right. So I'm just letting you know. Excuse me. Here on out, I will move correctly.
If I win this game, you can't. First of all, you don't have a mind slip left. Second of all, if I win this game, I am probably the best at this game ever.
Okay.
Because you just did like 4 mind slips.
Sorry, that was 100% my bad, and that's my bad. I'll take that.
And part of the theme of how we play games wrong, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
so I'm going to maybe not move this round. How's that?
Sounds good. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna activate pink, and then reveal this foot. When were you at this foot? Holy smokes! 1, 2, 3. Oh,
that's actually where I'm at.
No, you're not supposed to tell me that.
No, isn't if you reveal and you're in my spot, I have to tell you.
All right, let's read it.
That's how you win the game.
Remove step token from your location. The recruiter must place a confirm mental note. The time visited may not be used. No, I don't think you do, dude. I think all you need to do is just say, well, I mean, you can put your time token down, and it's going to be 10, right? So I'll know you're there. So what time are you there at?
I'm there.
But what time? At 10? 10? You were there at 9?
No, I was there at 8.
There at 8. Well, we skipped your turn, so you're there at 10. Oh yeah, this is great.
But how do you win the game then if you don't find me?
Like this. And I capture you, right?
What?
You're there? Or you're at this spot? You're at this spot, right?
But you're already there. Yeah, okay. Sure.
Well, so
we're gonna play again. We're gonna play again.
Okay. So my move is I can move to your spot, and then my second action is capture. Yeah. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, let's clean up.
Wait, how did I just win this game?
Yeah, because you just move. Yeah, don't worry about it. I screwed it up.
Okay, all right. So let's reset this.
Sorry, everybody. I'm the worst.
No, this is actually really fun. This is fun because look, we have that what we played wrong Wednesdays, and this is a great thing to talk about. Right? This is content.
True.
This is so content right now. This is so us.
You know what? I did it for the content. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
And now I.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Gooey Cheese says flip the table.
I can't. You can't flip the table on this one. How do I zoom in?
Your mouse. Do you have a mouse? With the scroll?
I do. Yeah, it's very stupid. So.
Oh. I don't know.
Okay.
Do you think? Okay, chat. Do you think John let me win because it's my birthday? What do you think? Throw it out there.
No, I'll show you. Look.
Hold on. Let me.
I don't know if you can see.
I can switch views. Yeah.
So I started here.
Hold on, angle it up a bit.
Can you see?
Yeah, you can see it.
So I started here. So here's my 1, and then here's my 2. Here's my 3, my 4, my 5. I was jumping 2 spaces each time.
He's only supposed to move 1 space.
Yeah. So.
Bushel Cyborg says, learning game, and Gooey Cheese says, no, he didn't let you in.
I just suck.
I mean, that's pretty fun. Okay. All right, so
I'm gonna start over.
Okay.
Yeah, let me get set up here. You want to clean up? Can you clean up the board? And I'll get my things all set up.
Isn't there just like a reset button?
Oh, is there? Here. Oh yeah, restart.
There you go. Technology, right?
Look at that.
There it is.
Okay, so, sorry everybody.
Gooey Cheese is calling you a cheater.
Me?
No, you know what? It's not. He's not cheating. We just play things wrong, and it's not his fault. It's our fault.
See, we play things wrong so we can. Yeah, the funny oops did not help me at all either.
Oh, it didn't.
But
totally didn't. But
I think we like to play things wrong to see if we break the game.
Is that what it is? I play things wrong because I think I'm bored usually how I play, but I think a lot of times we play it wrong because you play it the first time you're learning. We haven't played this before. Believe it or not, we have actually played this before several times, but I think it was just such a long time ago. And it's crazy because there's actually a ton of rules. It's such an easy game. Like you're hearing me explaining it, and you're seeing us play it. It's so easy. But the rule book is very comprehensive because there's 2 sets of rules. And the one that we're playing the easier set of rules, and it's kind of a quicker game, and you can get more games in. But and this has almost the same idea. But these characters will have extra actions. There's these walls I put down that John can't move through, and then John has like these extra people who get to he can provide him cover. So it's pretty cool. Like there's a lot of things going on in the game. So, but yeah, we're playing the easier rule set. We did play it a while ago, so trying to remember is hard when there's like pages and pages of instructions. I actually have it. Look, here it is. Here's the instructions. You're like, what is all this red? It's actually really cool because there's full game rules, and then there's like the green ones are like for like a training mission. So there's a ton of rules you got to read through, and then you're like, okay, which ones are important? What do I do? And they have great examples. Gucci says his eyes are burning, so yeah. It's a lot to take in. It really is. It is so much to take in, but doing good. All right. So I made a mistake. Last time I didn't separate my people, so I'm going to put them in 4 corners of the board this time.
See, you played it wrong. I blame you 100%.
You blame me. All right. If you didn't see it... Sorry.
How can you play this game on here?
You can't, dude. That's why...
Jesus.
Yeah. You're better off just, like, getting a different colored pen and writing on that page.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
I'm going to rotate the board.
Do I have another color? That is the question.
Gooey Cheese says just go off the board and I'll never find you. Yeah, I agree. Just like a total. So we have this guy we play with. His name is Gooey Cheese. He usually just does like the most crazy thing, and he would probably just be like, just not even mark his people down. I think. Right?
Yep.
By the way, I don't know if anyone can see my dog sleeping in the background. Right there. Corner. Oh. I can't circle my hand. I can't do that. Come on. Oh. Yeah, Gooey Cheese is the only person we've ever played with in a team game where he tries to sabotage his team. So I don't know what he's doing. We were playing, what was that game? Fury of Dracula, and like Gooey Cheese was not Dracula. I think Bill was, and you were just like, I don't know what you're doing. You're trying to like screw the game up for us. Yeah, Social Cyborg, she's adorable. Oh, I gotta move the other. Oh no, there she is. There we go. Everyone can just stare at the big screen while John's choosing his moves. Oh, here's us talking about her. You're helping him win. He's like, his surprise. So Gooey Cheese, when he was helping Bill win in Fury of Dracula, Bill didn't expect it to be that easy. Is what happened. You just made it easy for him. The rest of us were angry because we couldn't. It just seemed impossible. Like we're like, how are you both gave me Dracula? We know one of you is not Dracula. But yeah, good times. Miss those days. So right now, if you're tuning in, John is marking down his first five moves of the game before he takes his sixth move.
Okay, so now I take a sixth move, and the game begins.
Yep. You take your sixth move, game begins, and then I go. Yeah, Squeegee says we just need to try harder. Totally agree. Hey, John James, thank you for sharing your stream. Appreciate that.
No problem.
Oh, John, did I lose your video?
Did you?
Hold on. I can fix it.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready to go when you are. And yeah.
There you go. I got it back.
What up?
All right, cool. So you took your sixth move. I'm gonna move.
So I gotta advance the time token.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with book. Oh, jeez. His sixth move was to Twitter. We have evidence. Oh, you mean to Facebook? He followed us on Facebook. That's what he did. Did we lose John again?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to get the screen to make sense for me. Sorry, would you say book?
Book.
Yes, I have.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you say ask for your step token. No, we get so Twitch notifications, Gooey Cheese, and Facebook notifications we'll get. So if someone likes it or shares it on Facebook, we'll get that. We can stream to YouTube, but you need about 1,000 viewers to stream to YouTube, and we don't have that. So that ain't happening. Maybe one day, it'd be nice. Maybe once we start putting out some crazy videos. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna activate pink. And I'm going to go here. And I want you to reveal. So tell me what time you hit that step token.
Jesus. My 4.
4. Wow. Okay. So you're at 4. All right, and then it's your movement phase. So you move it up. You tell me how many agents you got.
Yeah, after I move, though, right?
Yes. Guichi says, do bots count? I would rather not do bots. To be honest with you, I don't want to get banned. Social Cyborg says, people are missing out. Yes, I agree. We are crazy. And Guichi says we can get the bots going. No, we're not going to get the bots going. We're not going to get the bots. That's how you get banned. You get banned with bots. Any content creator I've seen who, like, has bots, sometimes their user or follower count will just drop, and then you're like, I know what this person's doing. I've only seen that like once though. Oh, he's thinking about it. You're thinking about a slip. Poor John.
What?
I said poor you. I just guessed where you close to where you are again.
No. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do here.
Gotcha.
Got to get the most recruits, you know?
Oh, yeah. Oh, let's type on this computer real quick. Let's go in this chat.
I'm good.
Gucci says 1,000 people per person land party. Sounds like one day I do MattCon, and then I'm like, you all have to hit that subscribe button to get into MattCon. Like, you have to prove it to me that you're following and subscribing. I would like to do that one day, like do MattCon as an actual like mini con. Maybe ask a couple of our board game contacts to send us some games to actually like demo. I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, MattCon 2021. No, MattCon 2021's right now. Because it's always on my birthday. So, you know. Wow, John's really, tell me when, oh, you're doing a slip?
Yeah. 3 recruits. Still.
3 recruits. Gooey Cheese, I think Yang Gang's heading to Discord if you want to jump on there and tell them what's up. Appreciate that. Motional Cyborg says, it's not like it doesn't feel like 2020. I agree. I agree. I mean, if you think about it, we like lost a year. We lost the whole year.
Yeah.
So, thanks, Gooey. Yeah, we definitely lost a year. Yeah, MattCon 2022. That might be a live thing. Maybe.
Although, maybe we can do something for my birthday. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I was really looking forward to Gen Con 2020, but you know, pandemic had other plans. And then I was kind of hoping. Sorry,
I think you might have lost my video again.
Oh yeah, it's probably because I like went over to Twitch. Hold on 1 second. There, you're back.
I mean, for my birthday, we can watch us eat Thanksgiving dinner. My birthday's on Thanksgiving this year. Canadian Thanksgiving, I should say.
Yeah. It's in October. Can I go?
Mm-hmm.
How many people did you capture?
I told you 3.
Okay. Oh wow, that's pretty quick. All right, so I have these 2 to activate. I'm going to. So you use the slip. Oh boy.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna. Did you go to a coffee shop?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Ooh, that must be 3. I'm going to slipped. So you're probably. Did you go to? Let's zoom in here. The Idea Garden. This little like brown patch thing.
The what?
A brown patch. Idea Garden.
No.
Okay. And it's your turn.
Okay. So much better now that I'm playing it right.
I still say that was a very epic round that I did. I think you need to give me props for figuring out where you were.
Well, no, the problem was because I was moving like 2 spots. I was all over the board, right? So everywhere you moved.
I know it's harder. So think about it. I figured out where you were at a harder game.
No, but you think about it. I moved like I crossed more paths on the board, right?
Yeah.
And then
that makes it harder. That makes it way harder.
No, it made it easier because your recruits are moving from the outside in, right? And my 2 spots were always like the second space from the thing.
I didn't know that.
It was easy. It was easy.
Hard. It was super hard. That was the hardest thing ever. Watch, I'm gonna get this one. Oh, did you move? You did.
I did.
Okay. Wow, you could be anywhere. We'll go with book again.
Do I have to reveal if I've been to another one?
Yes.
I have not.
Okay. Let me put a token down here. And then, how about, so I said coffee already, right? How about the billboard?
No.
Okay. So your turn.
My mouse is just freezing. 5.
Okay, this isn't looking good for me. Have you been to the bird? The other bird.
Sorry?
Have you been to a bird? That I haven't found.
The other bird.
I don't know. This bird. Bird is called the reconnaissance parrot.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Woo-hoo. It's gonna be like turn 1.
Oh no, my board's different than yours. So no, I haven't.
You cheating again?
No, I'm not. My board's different than yours. The one that I printed, so.
Okay.
I haven't.
Okay. No, that's it. Oh no, I have one more. Sorry. All right. Have you been to this pool?
The pool or the fountain?
The pool.
Does it matter which shape of the pool?
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, I don't think it does because they're all different shapes.
I haven't. But I have not.
Okay. So now it's your turn. So that's the end of that round. All my agents activate again. This is hard. I don't know where you were.
There's like one difference on this board compared to yours. That's funny.
Where'd you get the board from? From the website?
On Google.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe they changed it.
Maybe.
Updated or something.
So I'll have to look on like. All right, go for it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this one. All right, let's go. This fountain. I think it's a fountain. Yeah, wish fountain.
Nope.
Have you? No. Okay. So you've gone nowhere.
I'm not moving.
You I don't know. I don't think you are at this point. Those are dogs. Or you're being smart about what you're doing, which is cool too. How about?
I'm hoping I'm being smart.
How about this car?
The little pink car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Guichi says, Matt, is it negative 40 in your basement? Sam is bundled up like Martin the Cobbler. LOL. You know what? You've been to my basement. You know it's cold. You don't even have to ask. You know how cheap I am. I can't buy board games if I'm spending money on heat. You know what I mean? Heat, board games. Which one do you think I'm gonna choose? Come on, let's just be serious here. Sorry, where'd you put that one? All the way over here.
Yeah.
Okay. That's my turn, so you can move up. Guichi says yes, but he is sweaty, so he likes it. Yes, you and your brother. And Grabka84, don't know who. Well, thank you for joining us, Grabka84. Nice name, by the way. Nice name. I think we might know each other from a long time ago. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe from when we were like grade 6.
I'm at 7, Matt.
At 7?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm almost. This is it. Emotional Cyborg says heat is very overrated. You must be related to my wife. And then Grabka84 says you can't possibly know who this is. You're absolutely right. Guichi says, please explain to us how you came up with your moniker, sir. Referring to Grabka84. Yeah, tell us. Also tell us your bank account number and your password to all your credit cards while you're at it too. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Although I could probably guess some of them. Wow, okay. So how about dogs, John? I think I'm gonna lose this, by the way. Grab84 says there was once a time. Guichi says CRV number 2. And Grab84 says there were 85 balls of beer on the wall. I like this code. It's like code, like 85, 84. There must be a CRV. Like add 8, 8, and 5 together, and that gives you like not a CRV number. Oh, sweet. Are you serious?
I have a general question.
Yes, I have a general answer.
Can you move through temple spaces more than once, or just once?
Let's look at the rule book. As an agent, like obviously I can. Your movement is a little bit more complex. Let's see here. don't know. There's too many rules.
Yeah, well, it says temple locations are special that they allow recruiter agents to move diagonally. Player may move to a temple from any diagonally or orthogonally adjacent. If a player is at a temple, they may move to any location that is diagonally or orthogonally adjacent to it. But it doesn't say like a limit to it.
You know what? I'm gonna go with no because I think I can't
That's
actually
how you get out of the board, right?
I can't actually. Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. No, actually, no, because you can't visit the same space twice, right? And I'm pretty sure you still have to mark down the temple.
Okay.
Well, let's go with that. Whatever. House rule. Played it wrong.
Yeah, that's
whatever.
fair.
Well, on that note, are you in a space with a bus? Oh, no, wait. Sorry, don't answer that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, are you in a space with a garden? Have you been to a space with a garden? Sorry.
Yes.
Sweet. Oh, I knew it. Getting close. Hot on the trail. Let's see here. Guichi says, then you are Grabka 1 and there were 84. Grabka agrees. What game are you guys playing, by the way? Is the name Tabletopia? No, so we are playing a game called Mind Management, which is based on a comic book. It is by Off the Page Games. It got kickstarted last March, and it's heading to retail, I think, next month. But you can actually play it for free on Tabletopia if you want to play board games online. It's very simple. It's a hidden movement game. So John is the recruiter. He's going around the board trying to get recruits. As he lands on squares, he gets recruits, and that allows him to basically win the game if he recruits 9. So I'm trying to capture him. So every one of my turns, I activate 2 people, and then I move. They can move up to 2 spaces, and I can try to guess locations on the board that he's been to, and he has to tell me when he's been there. He puts these foot tokens there, and if I land on one, I can actually find out when he was there. But right now, I know he's going this way on the board. So I'm assuming he's over here. We'll see.
Is it my turn?
Yes. So Tabletopia is a website where you can actually go and play games. Most of them are free, but you can also pay for some of the premium games. Basically, the only premium games on it are Stonemaier games, so like Wingspan, Scythe, are the 2 main ones that people love. So obviously they charge you $10 a month for that, but
yeah, it's not too bad.
It's not bad if you play a lot of board games and you're looking for some way to play during the pandemic. Tabletopia is pretty awesome. But earlier we were talking about how we kind of hate it because it doesn't replace your hands when you're moving things around the board. So yeah, good question.
Nice. You can go, Matt.
Okay. Capture.
No.
Oh, really?
Correct.
I definitely lost this game then. All right. Well, I got this guy. Capture.
No.
Son of a. All right. You're up.
My turn?
Yeah, you probably won. I'm gonna kick myself when I find out you're like right here.
8.
All right, so John has one more left on the board.
I mean, if you guys want to help him out, if you can, sounds like he needs it.
When were you at this spot, John? When were you at the spot?
7.
7. We're on 13. Oh man, we are done. Yeah, that's it. All right. Well, I guess I have another guess. I mean, you're probably gonna win, but you're here-ish. I don't know. Umbrella. Have you been to an Umbrella? Yes. Oh man, get out of here. This is where John started, by the way. So it's basically game over. So yeah, it's your turn. And end a round, so my agents activate again. So Dusty the Singer. Henry Lime. Crippling Paranoia. That's interesting.
Yeah, so Henry Lime, he's like the main character. He's like the main rogue agent in the comic book.
Okay.
So he has he's like the one that kind of figured it out, that mind management is using their powers for bad. So he got out of the agency, and they're trying to catch him to So he's in hiding when you find him in the comic, essentially.
Gotcha.
And Maru, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is the main character in the comic book.
Oh, Maru?
Anyway, you can go. Oh, do I get those 2 agents if I go to that spot? The next spot?
I don't know. I mean, you'd win. I feel like you just have to collect 9. I feel like you're going to win anyway, so we'll just play it out. Have you been to the Eye?
Have I been to the Eye? Did you ask me that already?
Yeah, but I mean, you could have gone there again.
Can I give you like a space that I've already answered to?
No.
Wait, sorry?
No, you need to give me another one.
I have to give you another one? Here. Then no.
Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna randomly do it. Capture.
No.
Alright. Your turn.
And
you got it? Did you win?
9, I did.
Nice. Congrats.
Thank you.
Alright, let's see. Alright, John. You know, you won one, you cheated on one, but you lost. So I guess it all evens out, right?
Yeah, I'll try to put my movements down with a line. So I'll show you what I did. So then I went, and then I slipped here. I don't know if you can see that.
Hold it to the screen more. Hold it closer. Up. Oh, there's like a lot of glare, but
yeah. So anyway, I started here, and then went up, and then I slipped to the temple, went down, and then straight up, cross, and then up.
How about this? Can you place your tracks on the board? Place your tracks on the board on the screen. I'll clear it. You can use these tokens in the corner.
Okay.
I'll just throw everything off the screen. Here we go. Ready? Oops.
All right. So my one space that's different is this one.
Okay.
On my paper, and so instead of this tiki thing, it has a bird on it. That's why I asked.
Oh,
so
wow.
When you said bird, that was the second bird I was on.
Oh, that's why. Oh, I see. That's why you're like taking a long time to like, is this board right?
Right. Okay, I'm just going to use like these tokens here.
Emotional Cyborg says she really likes the game. What are your thoughts, John? Do you agree?
Yeah, this is actually one of my most anticipated games coming up. I'm anticipating it more for the gameplay is really fun, but I'm anticipating it for like all the hidden stuff I can like find. I'm just taking tokens, so
yeah, no worries.
These are the steps I took.
So you started where at this one?
Yeah.
So it was like 2, 3,
and then I slipped to the temple.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8. 9.
Well, you don't put numbers on the slip.
I know, I'm putting numbers just to so the viewer can see. So you're 11. You take like a stack of 6s. What is this?
I did, yeah. I'm just going through like this.
12. Oh wow. So you went up. Oh, that's when you're like, can I slip through the temple again?
Yeah. So I went up to this space. I went up to this space here.
So I was close. I was really close.
You were close. Yeah, hold on. Let me get this all finished up here.
Because I had a guy here and another piece here, right? I was capturing these two. How close was I to capturing you when I did that? You must have been here, right?
I think you were closer to capturing me the last time you tried to capture, because I was in the temple up here.
Oh, okay.
When you would capture that one space?
Yeah.
And then I finished my... There we go.
15. And you finished off there. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, wow. I was real... Wow.
Yeah, you were real close.
Whoa. So you imagine I hit that, you would not have been happy. You would not have been happy if I hit that.
I was so mad. I would have been so mad.
Yeah, so Emotional Cyborg, I like this game too. There is like I said, there is a harder mode. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to read all the rules completely for that mode, which actually puts in these like really cool walls that John can't walk through, and then he has an extra guy who he can actually sit on that. If the guy sits on location, he could be like, it like takes away these symbols. So, for instance, if he did go to that location, he could put the immortal on that location and be like, "Oh no, I didn't go there." So it adds a little bit harder. The rounds are a little bit longer, and my characters get special abilities, which I don't even know. I didn't read them. I'm sure they're cool.
You should show the board, so people can see what I did.
Oh yeah, sorry. So here's John's path. We were just talking about it, I guess. He started here, and he went all the way here. He did 6. He did a slip, which led him to the temple, which led him to here. He kind of went around the snake thing. So remember, I had 2 guys here. I was trying to capture him. You were right here at that point, eh? No, here.
When you were up capturing, I think I was next to the temple.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I was really close here, and then he ended at this 11 mark. So he went to 14, 15, and then ended at this 11 mark. But I had my guy. I don't know, where did I capture? Pretty close.
I was in the temple when you went to that spot to capture.
Oh, so I was here, and then you moved there the next turn because I'm not going to do that again. That's smart.
Right.
So
yeah.
So there you go. That was pretty sweet. Yeah, I really like this game. I totally recommend it. I'm looking forward to playing it in person though, because it takes forever.
I would like to play with more people too.
I don't know if that's like completely necessary, because like
no.
More people just means, honestly, it can be played as a group. So you as the recruiter, yes, you're on your own team. Everyone else is on the other team. It could be as many as possible. If there's too many people, it might not be as fun. I think maybe 2 would be good, but I don't know if like 3 or 4 more people would. I think it'd be like less fun. There'd be too many people trying to tell you what to do, and that's not something I like.
So. All right, so I think we should go see our friends in our chat. What do you say?
Yeah, sounds good. So just so you know, so thank you for joining us. Always fun, Emotional Cyborg. Thank you very much. Thank you for the birthday wishes, and everyone else who joined us, Gooey Cheese and Grabka.
There's one way to find out is to play with everybody.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
We did release a podcast today. It's all about out-facting each other. I searched the entire internet for board game facts that weren't Monopoly and Clue and Life, but that was very hard. But I think we did some cool stuff. It is Matt's birthday this weekend, so happy birthday, Matt.
Thank you.
Sorry I can't be there in person. But yeah, so check us out on Monday. We're going to figure out a game to play again. So.
Yeah, so make sure you check us out on our socials. So Twitter is Friday Night GMS, Instagram is Friday Night Games _official, and Twitch is Friday Night GMS too. And our website, obviously, it's down below, or it's above us actually. It's FridayNight.games. So check us out there. Thanks a lot for joining, and have a good night, everyone. See ya.
Take care, everybody. Thank you.